Hi and welcome to Jamie deRoy and Friends. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. The season is off to an amazing start. Over at the Bouthiller, we have the incredible production of Liaisons Dangereuses, and it stars Janet McTeer, who's not only won an Olivier and a Tony Award, but Liev Schreiber, who's a Tony Award winner and a SAG Award winner. Adapted from an 18th century French novel, it's written by Christopher Hampton, who's won an Academy Award and 2 Tony Awards. This wonderful production is directed by Josie Rourke. It has a stellar supporting cast, and it tackles the games of seduction. It's playing through January 22nd.
I used my year of mourning to complete my studies. I consulted the strictest moralists to learn how to appear, philosophers to find out what to think, novelists to see what I could get away with. And finally, I was well placed to perfect my techniques.
Describe them.
Only flirt with those you intend to refuse, and then you acquire a reputation for invincibility whilst slipping safely away with the lover of your choice. A poor choice is less dangerous than an obvious choice. Never write letters. Get them to write letters. Always be sure they think they are the only one. Win or die.
These principles are infallible, are they?
When I want a man, I have him. When he wants to tell, he finds he can't. That's the whole story.
And was that our story?
Oh, I wanted you before we'd even met. My self-esteem demanded it. But then when you began to pursue me, I wanted you, so badly. It's the only one of my notions that's ever got the better of me. Single combat.
Thank you.
Am I to understand you?
The day after our last meeting, I broke with Madame de Tourvel on the grounds that it was beyond my control.
You didn't?
I certainly did.
Seriously?
On my honor.
How wonderful. I never thought you'd do it.
It seemed pointless to delay.
With the anticipated results?
She was prostrate when I left. I called back the following day.
You went back?
Yes, but she declined to receive me.
You don't say.
Subsequent inquiries I made established that she had withdrawn to a convent.
Indeed.
And she's still there. Very fitting conclusion, really. It's as if she'd been widowed. You kept telling me my reputation was in danger, but I think this may well turn out to be my most famous exploit. I believe it sets a new standard. I think I can confidently offer it as a challenge to any potential rival for my position. Only one thing could possibly bring me greater glory.
And what's that?
To win her back.
You think you could?
I don't see why not.
I'll tell you why not. Because when one woman strikes at the heart of another, she seldom misses, and the wound is invariably fatal.
Is that so?
Oh, I am so convinced it's so, that I'm prepared to offer you any odds you care to suggest against your success. You see, I'm also inclined to think of this as one of my greatest triumphs.
What do you mean? There's nothing a woman enjoys as much as a victory over another woman.
Except my victory wasn't over her.
Of course it was.
And back on Broadway again, this time through January 3rd, The Illusionists. 7 of the world's most famous illusionists take the stage at the Neil Simon Theater. Here is a look at some hilarious magic tricks and some death-defying illusions. Over at the Signature Theater, wrapping up its run on December 11th, is Athol Fugard's Master Harold and the Boys. This time it's even directed by him. You won't want to miss this incredible production. It stars Noah Robbins, Leon Addis Brown, and Sarniaja, who you may remember from Fela.
You can't fly kites on rainy days.
How old are you, Sam?
25.
Strange, isn't it?
What?
Me and you.
What's strange about it?
Little white boy in short trousers and a black man old enough to be his father flying a kite. It's not every day you see that.
And why strange? Because one is white and the other black?
I don't know. It would have been just as strange, I suppose, if it had been me and my dad. A crippled man and a little boy. There's no chance of me flying a kite without it being strange. For me, what am I doing?
You are sitting on the floor, giving Willie a lecture about being a good loser, while you get the checkerboard and pieces ready for the game. Then you go to Willie's bed, pull off the blanket, and make him play with you first because you know you're going to win, and that gives you the second game with me.
And you certainly were a bad loser, Willie.
Hey!
Wasn't he, Seb? And so slow. The game with you almost took the whole afternoon. Thank God I gave up trying to teach her how to play chess.
You and Sam cheated.
I never saw Sam cheat, and mine were mostly the mistakes of youth.
And how was it you two was always winning?
Have you ever considered the possibility, Willie, that it was because we were better than you?
Every time better.
Not every time. There were occasions when we deliberately let you in a game so that you'd stop sulking and go on playing with us. Sam used to wink at me when you weren't looking to show me it was time to let you win.
So you two didn't play fair.
It was for your benefit, Mr. Mlopo, which is more than being fair. It was an act of self-sacrifice.
Othello the Remix is playing downstairs at the West Side Theater. It is created and directed by the Q brothers. It's an amazingly funny and fun evening of rap and Shakespeare. You won't want to miss it. Here are some scenes.
Meanwhile, though Othello never knew, he was getting schemed on by a member of his crew, Iago. Charming and his rhyming was great, but behind all the grace, he was the slimiest snake. You wonder why I'm mad? You wonder why I'm mad? I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. Check it. 3 of the hottest hip-hop producers in town told them my album should drop next and that I should throw down. Now I know what I should be, I know what I'm worth, but Othello just ignores me and says Cassio's first. Yo, battle after battle after battle with this crew. I murdered mad MCs, but what's Othello do? He deals the freshman a fresh hand, and he makes him his best man, and lessens my chances by making me yes man. Oh, Cassio's this, and Cassio's that. What? He don't know Jack, cause Cassio can't rap. He's a poster child, pinup boy in a land of pop. I'm half man, half beastie boy when I my shit is John Blaze. This kid is just an actor. I live what I say. He's just a candy rapper. He's anything but hot. And I get the cold shoulder. His EP needs an MD crossover. Every time he make noise, I get annoyed, man. I heard his latest song and he belong in a boy band. He make music for little teenage white chicks. Dance around smiling while we make hype shit. Why? Othello's rich, but he keeps me poor. When now it's time to settle a score. Hey, he never lets me get my foot in the door. And this is why I hate the more. I never knew my pops. Mom's was a junkie, raised in the streets with the beats that are funky. Concrete and metal, a child of the ghetto. Looking for the loot, but there was none for Othello. I walked by people smoking dumb rocks. Either you slang crack, or you got a wicked jump shot. Couldn't shoot, so I grabbed the microphone, spitting stories for these people from this place I call home. I survived the impossible, caught in gang crossfire and crawled to the hospital. My hood was riots and uprising. Mama's so cracked out she don't recognize me. Had to get up from my life and my sanity. Instead of getting high waiting to die like my family. Grabbing me a pen with a will that's rare. Now I'm a motherfucking millionaire and I made it to the top.
No, we're never gonna stop.
We ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, we'll always be around.
We'll be around.
Cause we made it to the top.
To the top, to the top.
And we're never coming
Down, down, down.
No, we're never gonna stop.
We ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, we'll always be around.
We'll be around.
Cause we made it to the top.
To the top, and we ain't never coming.
The irony is rap is like hustle and rock. The phony and it's lonely when you're up at the top. There's stuff you cannot imagine if you don't got it. And I don't regret it, but
More money, more problems.
who really love me? Who can can I trust now? Who can I call to say I'm safe when I touch down? You could have it all, but you wouldn't care a bit. Unless you had someone you could share it with. And share my riches? It don't really suit me. When all I meet is superficial party going groupies. I won't be satisfied, hearing my name, till I got the flyest dame. Wearing my chain, I'm at the top.
Down at the Public Theater, through December 4th only, is Sweat, a new play by the Pulitzer Prize winner Lynn Nottage. Directed by Kate Wariski, the ensemble cast includes Joanna Day, Miriam Shore, Carlos Alban, James Colby, Chris Davis, John Earl Jelks, Will Pullen, Lance Cody Williams, and Michelle Wilson. Terms of Endearment, based on the Pulitzer Prize-winning book and Oscar-winning movie, is now playing at 59 East 59th Street, and it stars Molly Ringwald and Hannah Dunn. Terms of Endearment is written by Dan Gordon and directed by Michael Parva. It plays through December 11. Over at the York Theater, A Taste of Things to Come, book, music, and lyrics written by Deborah Barsha and Holly Levin. It's directed and choreographed by Lauren Lautaro, and it stars Janet DeCall, Paige Foray, Allison Gunn, and Autumn Hurlbert. Musical direction is by Jillian Berkowitz. A Taste of Things to Come plays at the York Theater through December 11th. And by the way, the York Theater just recently had a little facelift. Here's what it looked like.
But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
I remember doing the time war, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time war again. Let's do the time war again.
It's just a jump to the left
And then a step to the right.
with your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in tight. Raise the pelvic thrust. The rhythm drives you insane. Let's do the time war again. Let's do the time war again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy freely. So you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention. Well secluded, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time slip.
And nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out of sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time war again. Let's do the time war again. Well, I was walking down the street just a having a thing when a stinking big guy gave me an evil wink. He shook with me and took me by surprise. He had a big ass track and that devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt a change.
On Monday, December 12th, at Town Hall, Steve Martin and Edie Brickell reunite with their cast from their Tony-nominated musical Bright Star. It celebrates the release of their CD on Ghostlight Records, and to applaud them on being #1 in the bluegrass charts and #2 on the Broadway charts. Here's a little look.
You got the look, you got the feel, you got the face of true love. You got the charm, you got appeal. I got to let you go. Something tells me it'll be alright. Something tells me it's gonna be okay. The sun is gonna shine again. The clouds are rolling, rolling on by. The clouds are rolling on by. The sun is gonna shine again. 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 The sun is gonna shine again.
And now for our cabaret roundup. At the Hotel Carlisle in the Bemelman's Bar, Lost and Harris Trio continues their residency through New Year's Eve. At the Metropolitan Room, Shelley Birch brings her new show, Songbird, to the club on December 1st and 12th. She's accompanied by the David Shenton Trio. Baby Jane Dexter will be back at the Metropolitan Room, continuing her run on Fridays, December 9th and 16th. On Monday, December 12th at Birdland, Showbiz After Hours with Frank DeLella. He's our reporter from New York 1, and we just adore him. Up at the Triad on West 72nd Street on December 11th, Destination Christmas, starring Karen Jacobson. She's the GPS voice, the only woman that men will take directions from. It's a benefit for the Worldwide Orphans Foundation. On Friday, December 9th at the Triad, Richard Skipper Celebrates. It's an old-fashioned talk and variety show. That week's guests include Eddie Corbich, Kevin Dozier, Peggy Eason, Marianne Maringolo, Lisa Viggiano, and a mystery guest, but you'll have to go there to find out who it is. At the Duplex down in the Village, Helen Baldessari will be there for 3 nights, the 9th, 10th, and 11th of December. She's a multi-award-winning talent. Another thing to do on Monday, December 12th is to go down to the Duplex and see award-winning Julie Gold. She's an incredible singer-songwriter. She's celebrating her 60th birthday, therefore the release of her new album, 60. Julie is best known for her Grammy Award-winning song, From a Distance, but over the years she has written a ton of fabulous songs and continues to do so. Recently, she was a guest on Jamie DeRoy and Friends. Here is a look.
From a distance, the world looks blue and green, and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of hope, it's the voice of peace, it's the voice of every man. From a distance, we all have enough, and no one is in need. There are no guns, no bombs, no diseases, no hungry mouths to feed. From a distance, we are instruments marching in a common band, playing songs of hope, playing songs of peace. They're the songs of every man. God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance.
At Feinstein's 54 Below on Sunday, December 4th, the 10th anniversary concert of I Love You Because, and off December 6th and 13th presents A Well-Strung Christmas. On December 11th and 12th, Rory O'Malley brings his show Out of the Basement to the club. You know him from the Book of Mormon and also currently starring in Hamilton. From December 19th through the 24th, the wonderful Norm Lewis brings his show, I'll Be Home for Christmas. It's directed by Richard J. Alexander. At NJPAC, which stands for New Jersey Performing Arts Center, there's a very special show happening on December 3rd. It's Broadway Sings the Muppets Christmas Carol, and it stars Judy Gold, Julia Murney, Ryan Redmond, Brett Shuford, and many, many more. On December 5th and 6th is one of my favorite charity events of the year, Gypsy of the Year at the New Amsterdam Theater. Broadway and off-Broadway casts and even road companies have been collecting funds from audiences for the last 6 weeks. It's an incredible show. You will not want to miss it. Here is a look at some past shows.
My destiny, she said, ooh, shut up and dance with me.
I don't care for driving packed cars, smoking long buck cigars. I care about his love.
All he cares about is love.
I care about his love.
All he cares about is love.
Yeah!
Just recently, we lost one of our most iconic singer-songwriters. Leonard Cohen passed away at 82. He was working right up until the time he died. He's most known for some of his songs such as Suzanne and Hallelujah. Here is Hallelujah sung by Lauren Fox.
Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room. I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 There was a time you let me know what's really going on, but now you never show it to me, do you? I remember when I moved in you, and the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. apart.